I've got 4 meetings to tell you about, plus an extra one not within the affiliate, but it is very important that you join us either in person or virtually on Tuesday morning. I've got 3 fundraisers to tell you about, and I've got another special date for Wednesday. Federation Focus is on for the week of June 8th, 2026. Hey there, PA Federation family. My name is David Goldstein. I am your first vice president. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Federation Focus. Let's get right to the non-affiliate meeting. It's the OVR meeting. It's happening Tuesday from 10 to 3 at the Inn at Villanova. The information is down below. If you can make it in person, that would be fantastic. But you can also register to join online via Zoom. That link is down below. Make sure you register so you can join us from 10 to 3 on Tuesday. It's really from 10 to noon and then 1 to 3 because they break for an hour for lunch. And sometimes in person, if you go, you actually get fed. Can't always promise that, but most of the times that does happen. Just saying if that's the deciding factor. All right, let's talk about the affiliate meetings that are happening this week. Starting on Tuesday night, tomorrow night, June 9th, from 7 o'clock, it is the deafblind division. Zoom and one-tap mobile links are down below. If you have any questions, reach out to President Chris Westbrook. Can you guess the email address? I'm going to say this every time we first bring it out. deafblind at nfbofpa.org. Again, that's Tuesday night at 7. Wednesday night at 7:30. Very important. If you have a guide dog, you like guide dogs, you wish you had a guide dog, you have a dog that is an underachiever or is an overachiever, you should join the Pennsylvania Association of Guide Dog Users. They start at 7:30 Wednesday night. They have a very special speaker. It's Sanho Steele-Louchart. He's going to talk to you about all of the rights that you have as a guide dog owner. So if you ever have any interest or have friends that have guide dogs that have been locked out of ride shares or whatever the case may be, make sure you join that meeting 7:30 Wednesday, the 10th of June. I've got something else to tell you about the 10th of June, but let's get through the meetings. If you have any questions about the meeting, reach out to Veronica Quinn at guidedogs@nfbofpa.org. Now, Saturday, there are 2 meetings, starting at 10:15 a.m. at the Penn Museum. I will be there with donuts, if that is a deciding factor to get you to the Penn Museum. 10:15 a.m., it is the Keystone Chapter meeting. Please join us in person if you can for donuts, or you can join us on Zoom. Zoom and one-tap mobile links are down below. Now, after that meeting, we are all going to jump in ride shares and go over to the Penrose Diner to have our yearly co-chapter brunch with the Greater Philly chapter. I can't wait. I don't know what I'm going to get yet. I hope you guys have looked at the menu. I know there's a good turnout happening. Again, that Saturday, the meeting is from 10:15. We are going to be out of the museum by noon because they need our meeting space, which they always donate to us, which is very nice, from the Penn Museum at 3260 South Street in Philadelphia. Going to jump in the ride shares. We're going to go to the Penrose Diner. The other meeting on Saturday is the Greater Lehigh Valley Chapter meeting. They are meeting good at the neighborhood, going back to the Applebee's on Nazareth Pike in Bethlehem. Information is down below in the description, and there is also a link for a conference call if you can't make it in person. But why not go and have lunch and get the meeting all in one setting? How cool is that? That's it for the meetings. Now, I did mention a special date, and I just want to wish Liz, my wife, a very happy 36th anniversary on June 10th. That will stop me from joining the PAGDU meeting. Now, maybe Ziggy will log on. I don't know if he has any ambitions above being just a lazy around-the-house dog. But he may join. Liz and I will not, however. We will be having dinner somewhere. I'm not sure where yet. Now, there are 3 fundraisers to tell you about. Technically, there's more. Let's start off with the Give 25 program, and we'll hear from Jonathan Moses.
Make a difference with the National Federation of the Blind's Keep NFB Advancing Give $25 campaign. Each year, thousands of Federation members and friends contribute to support blind people, but we still need your help to fund our programs in 2026 and beyond. When you give $25 between May 15th and July 7th, you're entered into the Keep NFB Advancing drawing. Each $25 increment is a chance to win. Your support helps us continue to build a network that advances the lives of all blind people across America. You could win prizes like round-trip transportation for two to the 2027 NFB National Convention, hotel accommodations, registration, banquet tickets, or $2,000 cash. What a chance to win a Braille Note Evolve from Humanware? Become a Federation Connector. Ask friends and family to contribute before National Convention and indicate that you prompted their giving. The Give $25 drive supports the Kenneth Jernigan Fund, Sun Fund, Ten Brook Memorial Fund, and the White Cane Fund. You can choose a fund when you donate. To enter, visit nfb.org/give25donate. That's nfb.org/give25donate. Call 410-659-9314, extension 2430, or send a check to National Federation of the Blind and mention #Give25 and the fund in the memo. The winner will be announced July 8th, 2026. Thank you for your generosity.
As I've mentioned in the past, if you need a fourth for your, we're not playing golf, for your Give 25 connector, so you can win one of those great prizes, and you need one more, I would be happy to join your group to get you over the top for 4. So please reach out to me, vp1@nfbofpa.org. That's at the national level. Also at the national level is the Movement Challenge. Now, I had said last week that by the time I come to you again, I will have registered Keystone Chapter for our Philly Fun Walk, but I haven't done it yet. I've been busy. I will have it done. I have promised Harriet I will have it done. It will get done probably before this episode drops, but not before I record it, early on Monday morning. So go to nfb.org/movers, nfb.org/movers. There's a link there to sign up your chapter, figure out some kind of walk or run or cornhole or some other. Greater Philly is doing a cabaret in October. Like I said, Keystone is doing the Philly Fun Walk in August after their chapter meeting at the Penn Museum. We're going to walk over to Sierra Green, and then we're going to have lunch, because it always ends in lunch after a Keystone meeting. Also, part of that whole Coast to Coast Movement Challenge is the Philadelphia Marathon. We are looking for volunteers. You don't have to be in Greater Philly or Keystone to volunteer. It's the weekend of November 20th, 21st, and 22nd. Now, I know the 21st I've mentioned is a fabulous day, but on the 20th, we're going to need some folks to help out at our table at the convention center. At the convention center, we're going to have a table when the runners come to pick up their bibs and all the other goodies they get for running either the 8K, the half marathon, which are both on the 21st, or the full marathon on the 22nd. We're going to need folks on the 21st and 22nd, 21st from 9 to 5 at the convention center, and both days on the race route for all of the races, to cheer on the runners, hold up signs, and whatnot. If you want to help out, please talk to your president of the chapter, either Stacy or Harriet, or if you are not in either of those chapters, talk to your chapter president or reach out to Harriet or Stacy, or reach out to me, vp1@nfbofpa.org. Now, if you want to run, there's information down below. Reach out to Rachel Held at National and say, hey, I want to run in the 8K. Hey, I want to run in the half. Hey, I want to run in the full marathon that weekend. Now, if you do want to run and support the National Federation of the Blind, if you run in the 8K, looking for $500 in donations, that's what you need to raise. Go to your friends, family, whoever you can find to give you money to get you to that number. If you want to run in the half marathon, we're looking for $1,000. if you want to run in the full marathon, looking for $1,500 donations from each runner. And again, we're not asking you to put your hand in your pocket and not only run it, but give us the money. We're looking for you to go out and contact your friends, family, businesses in your area, whatever the case may be. Now, for the 8K, there are 10 spots. For the half, there's 20, and for the full, there are 20. Reach out to Rachel Held at National. I would maybe wait until after convention because she's probably very busy getting ready for the convention, which I'll talk about in a minute. Now, again, that's at the national level. We take a step down to the affiliate level. The affiliate level is the National Federation of the Blind of Pennsylvania. At that level, we are currently running our spring appeal. It is called AbsentTea. It is a great non-event. You don't have to show up anywhere. You can have a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, whatever you want to have. You don't have to go anywhere. The link is over my left shoulder. Nope, that's my right shoulder. Will I edit that out? I don't know. The link is over my right shoulder if you're watching on a TV or a computer or a tablet. Just point your phone at it and take a look. Or you can go to nfb.org/absentee, ABSENTTEA, and donate any amount of money. Tickets are $15. Again, you don't have to show up anywhere. We're calling them tickets, but there's air quotes around those tickets. If you want to buy a whole table, there's an amount there. If you go to nfbofpa.org/absentee, you can see various suggestions plus a blank spot that you can put in any amount that you would like. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. This is our spring mail appeal, and I appreciate any amount that you can donate. Now, we'll take a step down from that, and that is chapters and divisions. The difference between chapters and divisions, a chapter is a geographical area. So the Keystone chapter is in the Philadelphia area. The Greater Lehigh Valley Chapter is in the Lehigh Valley. The Berks chapter is in Berks County. Erie is in Erie County, and so forth. Currently, they are getting ready for the Dancing in the Dark to be Dancing in the Light gala up at the Northampton Country Club in Easton. It's October 10th. There's an email address down below. Reach out to Jemmie Jones if you want to go. If you have something you want to donate as a raffle item or an auction item, please reach out to her down below. She can also answer any other questions you may have. It's the same place they were last year. Again, up in Easton. It's the Northampton Country Club. It was a lot of fun. I can't wait to go again this year. So that's October 10th, 2026. Reach out to Jemmie Jones if you have questions or you want to purchase tickets or have items to donate. And again, that supports the Greater Lehigh Valley Chapter. And I hope you're able to go. I'm looking forward to it. Let's drive up together. Unless you're not in the Philadelphia area. Now, I mentioned National Convention. National Convention is coming to Austin, Texas from the 3rd to the 8th of July. Less than a month away. And you cannot register to be in person. That closed on the 31st. Now, you can go down to Austin and register on site, which is okay too, but you can't register now online. You've got to wait till you get down to the JW Marriott in Austin. And you've got to, before you even think about going, make sure you secure your hotel room. I'm pretty sure the JW Marriott is sold out. There are other hotels in the Austin area. You can see all the hotels that are part of the NFB convention pricing at nfb.org/convention. You can register now for the virtual convention. Go to that same link, nfb.org/convention. Look for the virtual registration. It's $10. What that gets you is the eligibility to win door prizes, which is very cool. But even better, you get the app and everything that is in the app so you know when you want to go to certain events that are available online and so forth. So again, nfb.org/convention to register for the virtual convention that's happening in Austin from the 3rd to the 8th of July. While we're talking about conventions, let's bring up the state convention happening the 5th through the 8th of November in Hershey at the Hershey Lodge. You can register for your hotel room. Information is down below. You can do it online or via phone. I would suggest just calling. It would just be a lot easier, especially if you take a little bit of time. I timed out a couple of times trying to register online, which I did. But again, I got a distraction and then it didn't go through. Registering for the convention itself is not yet open. We are still having issues. We'll see what happens with that. We're working on some alternatives if this can't get up and running. So again, those links are down below. One more thing I want to talk about, and that is episode 154 of White Canes Connect. In that episode, I speak to Rich Crawford. Rich is a long time member of the National Federation of the Blind, so long ago that he was actually mentored by Dr. Jernigan. And he talks about that. He talks about getting kicked out of school, blind school nonetheless. But he got kicked out and then fought his way to get into public school. And here's a clip.
I'd like to share a story that I was senior in high school. I was in a play, and January, 25 degrees below zero in Iowa. Play practice got over, and I was waiting at the front door, and not one of the kids offered to give me a ride home.
Wow.
And I walked home crying, and I walked in the back door, and my dad says, "What's wrong?" I said, "Dad, the kids don't like me in school." He said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, I got done with play practice, and nobody offered to give me a ride home." He said, "Did you ask?" I said, "Don't have to ask, Dad. They know I'm blind. They don't know I drive. Nobody offered to help me out." He said, "Did you ask?" I said, "No." He said, "Don't you ever come home crying to me because your needs aren't met because you didn't ask." What a nice lesson. We have to let people know our needs.
It was a great interview with Rich. He's got a lifetime of knowledge about blindness, whether it is on his career path, whether it is doing certain tasks, like his parents had him using chainsaws after he lost his sight. So give that a listen. Again, it's episode 154 of White Canes Connect. The links are down below in the description. You can listen on Apple and Spotify, both on YouTube as well, or over at the website, whitecanesconnect.com/154. That is all I have for this episode of Federation Focus for the week of June 8th, 2026. I really do appreciate you watching. For now, let's go out and build the National Federation of the Blind of Pennsylvania. Thanks again for watching. Take care, and I will talk to you next Monday.